Welcome to the shores of Lake Washington in Seattle. One of the most picturesque settings in all of college football. Husky Stadium, home of the University of Washington Huskies, is directly behind me. This is a look out at Lake Washington. And in just a minute, we'll walk you over to the stadium, let you see just how close the stadium is to the water. On Saturday, this is where you'll be seeing a whole bunch of boats, as people don't just do tailgating, they do sailgating here. Seen a couple boats motoring through here already this morning. So we're going to take you up. Right here you can actually see the stadium just a little bit. That's the back of the scoreboard up there. This is a pretty picturesque and stereotypical Northwestern scene. Just had a plane fly over just before we started, and it was a float plane, which is not something you see a lot of places around the country, but something you definitely would associate with the Northwest. The stadium is just west of Lake Washington, so that's the sun rising over the lake right now in the morning. So as you can see, not much of a walk from the lake to the stadium here. If you look up there, those overhangs over both sides of the stadium, those serve a couple purposes. One is, it does not always look sunny like this out here in Seattle. A lot of rain, so that helps keeps the fans dry. But number two, it also keeps all the noise that those fans make inside the stadium. Husky Stadium, known as one of the loudest stadiums in college football, despite the fact that it holds about 70,000 people, but 30,000 fewer than a lot of Big Ten stadiums. So right now, I'll let the truck go by. We are on, again, the west side of Lake Washington. This is the east side of the stadium. The sun glinting in the windows on the side of the stadium there. Between us and the stadium is one of the outdoor football practice fields for Washington. They're not out there right now, so I'll try and give you a look over the fence in a minute so you can see that. Washington's softball stadium is located just on the other side there. There you go, there's the practice football field there. Not a bad spot to be getting your work in during the week. And we'll head around and let you see the other side of the stadium as well. This is one of these stadiums where they've got all sorts of stuff inside the stadium. The University of Washington Sports Medicine has a whole office complex inside the stadium. So this is a little bit of a multi-purpose facility. Starting to get some fall color on the trees out here. We'll come up here and you'll be able to, once we get past the practice field, you'll be able to see inside the stadium a little bit. We won't be able to go inside, but you can look inside. give you a little bit of a sense for it. Of course, on Saturday morning, we will be here and we'll have all sorts of coverage for you, including a full tour inside the stadium. Just can't get in there on a Friday right now. We're on the southeast corner of the stadium right now. Go around this truck and give you a little look inside. Some stairs. There's the other side of the scoreboard. And then you can see the big stands up there. We'll give you a look inside tomorrow. Can't do that right now. Can't get access inside. But we'll do that tomorrow. There's a look at the underside of that roof. This is a very sharp looking stadium and also quite a location as well. They just redid this about 20 years ago, so nice updated facility and an incredible location. This part outside, less exciting. Much like Ohio Stadium, it is kind of in the flight path for SeaTac, so you're going to get some airplanes going over every once in a while. Not much to see in there. And then there's the sports medicine thing that I mentioned earlier. Going around to the west side for a reason. I think you can get a little bit of a look inside, but also they have a Husky statue over here. That's one of those places that you'll see fans get pictures and you'll see shots of on the broadcast and all that. So I'll give you a look around the stadium. Hopefully all the way around the stadium. Parking garage underneath the stadium. That is a station for the light rail. I get trains that run from downtown up here to Montlake is what they call it, where the campus is. And it stops right across the street from the stadium. Pretty convenient. Give you a peek inside the stadium from over here in just a second. There's the sign. Just a little look inside, nothing too exciting from here. A little peek inside the stadium. Banners honoring Husky legends all along the outside of the stadium, including Steve Empman, legendary defensive lineman from those great early 90s Huskies teams, who had some injury issues in the NFL and did not end up panning out, but an incredible college football player. This is the student section entrance here. Celebrating the Mariners AL West Championship there on the signage. Give you another look in here. Alaska Airlines is the title sponsor of the stadium, so you've got a little model plane in there. So that's the student section entrance. Lincoln Kennedy, some other names up there that you might be familiar with. Warren Moon, legendary early 80s Washington quarterback, and then of course Houston Oilers quarterback after that. Ticket office would like you to know, yes, the game against Ohio State is sold out. There's the basketball arena, also named for Alaska Airlines, right across the street there. Pretty conveniently located. So it looks like we cannot get all the way around the stadium, so I'll give you a look in here. You can get a little look at the lake here. We'll try and do something a little later on. Also sort of focused on the lake. But yeah, very pretty setting for college football, and should be a great game on Saturday. Buckeyes and Washington facing off here at Husky Stadium Saturday. We will have full coverage for you leading up to the game. After the game, we'll have more behind the scenes content from inside the stadium before the game, so make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/BuckeyeHuddle. If you enjoy these videos, make sure you hit the thumbs up, leave us a comment as well. Yeah, look at the statue. That's Jim Owens, who was the football coach here for about 17 years, and then the AD after that. And then you get another statue over here. I am going to guess this is Don James. I have not looked yet, but I'm going to guess that that would be who this is. Signs on there, but yes, Don James, head football coach from 1975 to 1993, the dog father. He of course won a national championship here in the early 90s. Statue worthy for sure. So there you go. Quick look around the outside of Husky Stadium here at the University of Washington. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell as well so you get notified when we do some live shows as well. Thank you guys for watching. We'll have to talk to you next time.